And in the fashion world, KAFART celebrates the creative process that goes into making Northern Nigerian fashion and art. Take a look.
The fourth edition of the annual Kaduna Fashion and Art Exhibition, KAFART, celebrated the creative processes and craftsmanship that define Northern Nigeria's fashion and art industry, as well as the wider region. The exhibition's theme, Into the Art of Making, explores the concept of creation and making of fashion and artworks, celebrating the output and techniques employed, as well as the cultural, environmental, and societal elements that contribute to the final product.
From the arts and crafts and just artisanship that exists in the north. So in a lot of my designs I try to incorporate that, but I try to find a balance between contemporary and traditional, so that way it's more relatable. But mainly I'm very inspired by northern artisanship. With design, you really need to develop a concept and then put that on paper. So it's really, first of all, you have to materialize what's in your imagination, and then from there you have to go, of course, through like pattern testing, trying to see how you can actually bring those things to life. So it's actually a long process, but it's something that when you're committed to it, or when you're dedicated to it and you really love to do it, yes, there are kind of, you would try and you would fail at times, but at the end of the day, the main idea is to make sure that after you've developed your patterns and you're sure that this is going to come out exactly how I want it to come out, you make sure you execute it as well as possible, and the finishing definitely has to come top notch, especially if you're trying to cater to a larger audience. So yeah, I would say design, development, and execution, those are the two main things.
Craftsmanship in West Africa has taken various forms over centuries and continues to evolve with modern technology. Despite changes, these practices still hold historical and cultural significance, acting as conduits of knowledge about the past. Textiles, sculptures, embroidery, and the tie and dye are some examples of these practices that showcase who Africans are as a people, and the exhibition will emphasize their relevance and value.
I think I draw my inspiration from, cultural heritage, because sometimes I try to design things that are of my cultural aspects. We source our fabrics locally, so the design, I got inspiration from other people, but I tried to made it to my own design. And the appliques we used are also sourced locally. And we have professionals that work with the brand, and it took us a lot to actually create that piece.
There's like a renaissance of arts behind royal houses, and we call them Sarakai in the north. So you see them with all their pomp and and you know, they come all out, especially during Salah festivals, and it inspires me a lot because you see men wearing pink, bold colors, so they own their colors, and you know, they appear really regal. So that inspired me to name my collection Fit for Kings. And my muse was Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, SLS, because he owns he struts his colors. You know, he's bold, he owns his colors, and he wears them proudly and boldly. And he doesn't shy away from, you know, bright colors, reds, yellows, with a lot of patterns and stuff. So yeah, that inspired me, and I went all out. I decided to mix leather, because leather is one of the main materials that was initially used historically in Ariwa. So I used leather, and as you can see, my paints, I paint on clothes. So I call them art on clothes, art you can wear. So I played a lot with that. I like playing with the stuff. I like playing with colors and stuff.
The annual 3-day Festival of the Arts is put together by a team headed by its founder, director, Ganiyat Sani.
I feel honestly elated. I feel blessed, to be very honest, to be surrounded by the right people at such a right time. It's been so exhilarating, to be honest. I feel so fulfilled right now. I don't know why I'm saying fulfilled, but yeah, I do. And I'm so grateful to everybody, to you guys at Channels TV for being here. And I just want to say thank you. I'm just grateful, basically. I'm very grateful because a lot of people had other things to do and they chose to be here. So I'm very grateful. Keep on highlighting underrepresented fashion designers, highlighting the established ones through our own platform, just to make a difference and contribute positively to the creative economy. That is our goal. That is what we are trying to do with the next edition. We want to put Kaduna on the map of places to look forward to for creative goodies, for creative, you know, assorted creative elements and content.
This is pure creativity, you know the vibe right now. Oh my God, in case you don't know. Hey, Wahala, Yapito. Wahala, Tapito. Make it Peru, let's go.
Ultimately, the artistic practices showcased in KAFART will be celebrated, highlighted, shared, and conserved for all to appreciate.